Okay, so now we're going to look at, so here you can see me working right in the middle. It's a work in progress still. The twilight. And I took that from the 6153
Mhm.
and subtracted the 242 from, if we go back, from our initial verse.
Hmm.
You see something?
Just observing.
Oh, I think it's the light, the dark,
Mhm.
the I used the different numbers, 242 and 6153. Yeah, the evening, the two corresponding terms.
Um,
242. Oh, I did it wrong, guys.
hmm.
This is 1242, not 242.
Okay, that happens.
Oh.
But a lot of times they still mean something.
Mm, it
Okay,
could be.
so
Let me see. Wow, I need to be careful with the H's and the ones. Has that ever happened to you, Michelle?
are you kidding? Oh yeah.
One, five,
You can't
three,
even imagine how many I've made.
242.
Webster Twilight double on Tom.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I did it right. It's a typo.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
it is 14242. 1242 minus 6153
yeah, that's a typo.
is 4911, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And this word, mashal, to utter, speak, to resemble. And I'm thinking, I don't know why I thought related it to an echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
that's interesting.
um, but it's really, it's proverb is in there, which I thought was interesting. So there I did look up the meaning of proverb, because I had some self-doubt and I thought, maybe I don't know what proverb means in this.
That's good.
So proverb, and a maxim of wisdom,
Uh-huh.
but also a reproach or object of contempt. I did not expect that
Hmm.
at all. And then a moral sentence or maxim that is enigmatical. And then this I didn't expect either, so I underlined it. A dark saying of the wise that requires interpretation.
Proverbs 1. Yeah.
So that's like the Teco Teco one. What is that, a dark saying? Would that be
Yeah, but
considered?
that is, yes, certainly.
Mhm. And so, and then the meaning of, on the Greek side, 4911, to stand, to resist, up together.
Hmm.
So it ties back to the battle cry for me, um, where there's an opposition, a standoff between light and day,
Hmm.
and um, this
Yeah.
proverb, um,
Yeah, you're
the
right.
the contention is the power, the rulership.
Mhm.
Um, the kamashal, let's look at that word, 4910. Is it making sense?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's a little hard to follow, uh,
mhm,
but I get what you're doing because I'm familiar with this. But
okay.
yeah,
So yeah, like this word mashal, I
Dominion
had
there.
no idea what it was going to reveal.
Mhm.
Um, and then here, proverb, speak, utter,
Yeah, right next there. Yep. Yeah,
and then the whole, the concept of
it's right back to the beginning.
um
Calling forth.
and pronouncing or proclaiming someone as who they are, right?
Mm,
So we have God and Jesus, and then we also have the Antichrist, who is also making proclamations
mhm.
in a in a
With the vaccine.
in a contemptuous way, or in a presuming that we're the sheeple, the dumb ones. We don't know that we can be easily led. Right, that
Mhm.
they presume we're not going to wake up. So um and oh, and then Twilight, I looked up Twilight, um imperfectly illuminated. Oh, because Twilight, I got from, where did I get Twilight?
Uh, uh,
Because I know how I got Twilight.
6153 probably. Evening, dark,
Yeah,
twilight. It's in between. It's in
it,
between.
it's
Yeah.
in between. So that's why I looked up Twilight, because it's in between day and night, or it's in between morning
Mhm.
and evening. That's why it's in between morning and evening. This was a Lilian move. I thought because it's in between the morning and the light, let's look up Twilight. And Twilight, it's just interesting what comes up for Twilight. I thought it was all positive for Twilight,
Uh-huh.
but it all depends on who's speaking, right?
Mm.
Um,
Obscure, imperfect, illuminated, shaded.
Imperfectly illuminated, shaded, and it just again took me back to the in those individuals like the Bidens,
Yeah.
or sorry, that are that
The illuminated ones.
yes, the
The
illuminated ones,
Masons. The
those
Masons.
the secret societies and the Masons,
Mhm.
yes. Mhm. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
And
Very good.
but so that's why I wrote double entendre in here.
Mhm.
Oh, and then the other thing that that is of interest is that the reflected light is relative, has a relative duration, and depends on the distance. Um, Depends on the distance of where it's seen,
Huh.
and where it appears. Oh, here it is. The twilight is of much longer duration than at or near the equator, which is at the midpoint here. So it's relative twilight. I thought that was interesting. So there's a lot more that I can do here. And it's rather than speaking to the two earths, it speaks about um, the conditions, I think, of of the earth, of
Mhm.
the light and darkness, and and
Hmm.
I
So
think the um, behavior, because derision and scorn, perspectives, the perspectives, um, and perception. Um, and then I wrote here, it's not just sound, but verbalized judgment. Oh, judging the land on a moral basis. Um, but see, this is incorrect because I thought this was dry land over here.
mhm.
So,
Mhm.
um,
Dry out.
and so the dry is opposite of fertile, of not being productive, not being rich. Um, and then the 3001, it's 3004, but then it's similar to 3001 in the Hebrew.
And that's something.
Ashamed, confused, disappointed, do shamefully wither away.
Mhm.
And so that just reminded me of the earth in a
Yeah.
fallen state.
Very good. And 3001, that's the third day is 3000. We definitely crossed over into millennial.
Meaning
The
like third
3,000.
part and first day, or third
Well, the
part.
third day being
Oh, I
1,000
see what you're
years.
saying, as in year.
Yeah, 1,000 years. Yeah.
Got it. Got
The
it.
third day, which is 3,000.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Does
that's
it make
good.
sense, Lillian? Does it make sense?
It's deep, but it's not, didn't take very, you didn't have to maneuver too much as far as numerically. You were
No,
basically staying within the
right.
confines of the Strong's numbers and getting the meanings there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Mainly,
didn't have to move much,
not much, no.
except for
Yeah,
here.
yeah. And you see that distance there, 856. Was that the distance? No, it was 754. Okay, gotcha. 754 is the word beginning. I wanted you to click that.
Oh,
It would have validated some of the things you were thinking.
754.
Yeah,
Oh, just
that was the
type.
distance that you had
Oh,
between those the only two verses that you did.
oh, I did see this, the
Hmm.
lengthening. Yes, I
Okay.
did see the lengthening.
Okay.
Yeah, I related that to the twilight, the distance.
Okay.
But
Length.
you, you,
Yeah.
but you were saying how do you understand it?
Well, the way I thought it was, I think it's 756 is the word beginning. I think that's 754, right? Yeah. You had 754. I think it was 754, your distance.
Oh,
Yeah. But I like that 753 master builder. Did you see that? Right next door in the Greek is master builder.
architect one. That's a really nice one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. There's so many things and avenues you can go,
Yes.
especially with your mind. It's a universe. The word is a universe. And
It
you can
totally,
travel
yeah, it totally is. Yeah.
all over that universe. You can go a million ways, as you can see. I like to stay within the confines instead of exploring so much the words themselves, doing
Mhm,
distancing verses. This is the way I do it. But you're
mhm,
still learning, and you're grasping all these concepts,
mhm.
and that in itself, because your mind is so charged electrically to this form of study, that like you were saying a minute ago, with the sparks, like when you put the flame into the kindling, this dry
Yeah.
kindling, it just sizzles and it's just firing everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is happening with you.
Definitely.
Everything's just
Yeah.
firing. And so there's just so much. I'm
Mhm,
really impressed with how you can take so much and literally pinpoint or hone it in to a
mhm.
certain theme. You see what I mean? You're taking a lot of things and honing them into a certain theme that you're wanting to see.
Yeah, I have that bird's eye view, and I see correlations.
Yeah.
I see correlations, and I'm so tempted to, like, you know, see what happens, like, or what's there, basically. Like the multiple doors, I know there's more here, like with the porosity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Wow. I thought there was a lot of evidence there, right
Mhm.
there. And also the 1260 being the evidence that is the middle point that we're looking for too, being that verse that you honed in on
Yeah.
about the damsel that was resurrected,
Mhm.
entered in. Yeah. Yeah.
So, a question that I do have, Michelle, regarding, since you mentioned the damsel,
Mhm.
what I have is, it reminded me of the verse, or where that says, is it John 14:6? That
Um,
Jesus is the only way. He's
mm,
the only door, right?
yeah, I am the door. Yeah.
So conceptually, that's opposite of what
Yeah.
it's like the non-believers have only one escape route, and it's literally a one-way route, whereas believers have many opportunities to escape, many ways to escape, but then yet there's the John 14:6. So I know there's a connection there. I just haven't made it. I think it has something to do with God's generosity.
Mm.
That's,
Oh yeah, the grace of God, right?
yes.
Yeah.
His
Well, there are
generosity.
many temptations, you know, we go through many temptations where we have a lot of things that are coming against us, but God provides a way of escape for
Mhm.
Christians, okay? But like you say, for the unbeliever, they have to first enter in through the one door. They have to come into faith in Christ.
Mhm.
And then those opportunities are open to you. God rescues us,
Okay.
you know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. Good. You did a good job. Really good job. Very insightful.
This was a hard one because I literally didn't know that it was going to take me to this. I was focused on the two worlds that I'm still trying to.
You nailed the two worlds. You're still on that matter. You're still on the subject. It's not left you. You've
Okay.
only really looked at a couple words here, and you ascertained portal through that, and
Mhm.
a resurrection through that.
Mhm.
And I think that right there is enough to, and it brought you full circle, you know. So I think you did a good job. You really did.
Okay. So that's what I have. I'm going to stop sharing now.
Okay. Good. All right. How about you, Lilian?
Okay.
You ready to
Well,
go? See if she can do it.
yeah. I hit screen share. Share. Sorry. Huh.
Screen share, and then when I push screen share, up comes a blue share button, a box with a blue share.
Oh, wow. It wants me to set that in Zoom too. What's the deal here? Open.
Huh.
So what is it saying, Lilian?
It wants me to authorize it in Zoom. It seems the first time through, you got to authorize everything or something. I don't know.
Wow. I guess
Is that true?
I have no idea.
I'm crashing and burning. I'm having a hard time.
Dang.
I lost my stuff here.
Hmm.
You guys aren't seeing my screen, right?
Mm-mm. We're
I
seeing
hit
you.
Okay.
Maybe make sure I have, yeah, I have screen share on for you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And I hit share and then it wants it authorized. And my whole study is on the screen and I've lost my bar for Zoom at the bottom. All I have is 3 small icons for you and me on the top right. So everything got lost again. This is the second time. I spent half of Violeta's presentation trying to figure out how to get my shared screen back full size again. My little thumbnails were it's like a couple of inches big, and
it's difficult when you've got a new system. It's always a learning curve, you know. I'm sorry.
well,
can you tell us, can you maybe read it and I could go through it, like you could navigate me?
Sure.
We'll try it.
Yeah, so Mount Hermon, I looked up I I got the idea because I watched a video from Dr. Michael Heiser.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
And
He's
he has
great.
a video called Reversing Herman.
Oh,
And
yes.
so, oh, God always deals in numbers. So let's look at the elevation of Mount Herman, and that is 9,232 feet, 9,232 feet. I put that number in the search, and by position, I got 5066.
Hold still. Wait, 9232.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I had it 932. Okay,
Yeah, and so position there, you see 5066 by Strong's position, and I clicked on that.
okay.
All right, and that's the word nagash, a primitive root to be or come causatively, to bring near for any purpose, euphemistically, to lie with a woman as an enemy to attack.
Mhm.
That was really pertinent there
Yeah,
because of what happened in Genesis 6, right?
right.
Religiously to worship, causatively to, I can't read that word because the thumbnails are on top of it.
Oh, well, thumbnails. You mean my cursor?
No, it's my pictures of you guys is covering just that
Well,
one
you can
word.
move that. You can move those
Oh, let me move it.
on the top of the bar.
Oh, there we go. Causatively to present, figuratively to adduce an argument, by reversal to stand back, to make, approach, nigh, bring forth. So anyway, my whole theme and reason for going to Mount Hermon obviously is the fallen angels and what they did in Genesis 6. So from 5066, the next number from our original search there up above that 9232, the second number that was clickable was the 3608.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 3608 is Kelly,
Yeah,
which is a prison, and we know Mount Hermon is a prison.
wow.
Kelly, number 3607, right next to 3608, is a prison.
Mhm.
And then it says compare number 3610. So I did. 3610 is Kiliam. It's
Lilian.
and I love this part right here. In the original sense of separation, two heterogenetics, genetities,
Yeah,
diverse seeds,
isn't that crazy?
mingled seed. That's
Oh,
the
yes.
angelic and the daughters of men.
Oh, I
That's-
love it. I love it. I love it.
Then I took that word because it's not in the old Webster's dictionary. I had to put it in the new Webster's dictionary, that heterogenetic,
Okay.
and to see what it meant.
Genetic.
And
Genetic.
it means the quality of state of consisting of dissimilar or diverse elements, the quality or state of being heterogeneous.
Wow. Two seeds, two separate different kinds of seeds.
Yeah.
Generations even. So
Wow.
now, you know what? That is why I do this right there. These numbers in that box, you see, it's prophetic. When you're on something and you are on it, it's like those numbers in that box will speak to the issue. And that's like you are honing in on the mind of God there. You see what I'm saying? That's the mind of God.
Yeah.
There. That's the connection he wants you to see. Awesome.
Okay, so one of the uses of that 3610 word was in Deuteronomy 22:9. So I can't remember if it was the second or third one down. Deuteronomy 22:9.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with diverse seeds, lest the fruit of thy seed, which has been sown, and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled."
Mm-hmm.
Defiled really stood out to me there, because clearly mankind has been defiled, because like Dr. Hessler said, He said, if you'd have asked a Jew back in those days where mankind went wrong, he wouldn't have said just eating of the apple or the forbidden fruit like Americans in the Eastern world does. They would have included the fall of Mount Hermon in that.
Right.
And so in order to reverse the curse, it's more than just the redemption of mankind has already happened, but there's something that needs to happen with the mingled seed, the fallen angels. The flood didn't quite get rid of everything. We're still dealing with it.
Absolutely.
So let's see. In Deuteronomy 22:9, there was, let's see. Oh, down below, still under 36:10, there's a match King James word number from the Old Testament, from the end of the Old Testament, 15539.
Hold on.
Do you see that?
Hold on. $3610 from the end of the Old Testament. That's
No, from the end, let's see.
3510.
Oh, yeah. I hope that's the right number because I don't see it in my notes, but
I see 3610 we're on right now.
3610. Okay, is there the match the word from the Old Testament, a distance of 15539?
Okay.
And
Not on 3610. I just searched it, 15539. It's not on 3610. Is it maybe Hebrew?
clearly my notes are incomplete there.
15539. Not there.
10, 36.
Was you following the Greek or the Hebrew?
Hebrew.
Okay, you were following the Hebrew. Were you distancing? Oh no, you were distancing, but it was.
I jumped from word reference to word reference without really doing much in distancing. This is all I know. I picked this up from match word from Old Testament, and
Match word from Old Testament. Is that?
That's on the black bar that goes across where it says,
okay.
you can match the verse or you can match the word.
Right.
And it was
Old Testament. She's talking about this bar here.
Yeah, from the Old Testament, it was 15539 from the end.
Okay, let me see.
Words backwards from there. And it falls on, should I read it? Or
last and first. Old Testament. I know where that is. It's right from the Old Testament is Malachi.
okay, well,
Old Testament end is Malachi. But
the verse that that the word falls in is where we're at here is who knoweth the spirit of a man that goeth upward and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth.
well,
So there's a duality there.
okay, let me see. 15538. That's what you
39.
Oh, 39. Well, that changes everything.
Yeah.
That'll change everything. So 3610. You see how you do that? You can do control. If you want to find something on the page, you don't want to have to dig through it all. You just do Command F on your Apple. Command F, you see it brings up this search bar here. Right here. You see where I'm doing it? And then you can put that in there. And I still don't see it. 15539. Not with 3610.
Okay. I wonder if it was from 3608 because I don't know, 3610 was in my last.
Hmm, let's look at that one. Let's look at that one.
Anyway, regardless, from that scripture that was the word from the end of the Old Testament, from that scripture that we found there, I dug into the words in that scripture. So
Yeah.
the spirit of a man, like I texted you earlier, the 120 and the 1121, Adam and Ben. So Adam was that ruddy man, the original man made of the dirt, and Benjamin, he is the son. He is, you know, a son, a builder of the family in name, and just so important to God's family. We're all his little Benjamins. Yeah.
Okay,
And
now that verse, who knows the spirit of man that goeth upward, the spirit of the beast goeth downward to the earth. There
yes,
is no 15538. Is it a distance? It's not on the pillars.
no, it's not on the pillars. It's the word from the end of the Old Testament. It's match King James Version word number from OT and 15539.
Wow, I do not know where you're getting that. I don't. Let's see here.
Okay,
Because
Well-
it's not on the pillar, but I wished I could see your screen. You know,
Yeah.
what you're looking at.
Michelle, can you plug in her number?
Yeah, I did. This
Oh,
15539 didn't take me to Ecclesiastes. You see,
Mhm.
there is no Ecclesiastes here.
could it be a typo, Lilian? Oh, 15539. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I clicked on, if it wasn't 3608, it could have been 3610. There aren't many numbers that I clicked on.
Yeah, I know. And I did both of these and not seeing. But did you see the associate 2016 and 2014 for those numbers? Yeah, see? Look at my page.
Oh,
Here's
how-
3608 is 2016. You see it's associates.
Actually,
There's
I
it.
can't get to.
You can't
All
get-
I have is my notes, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to see the shared screen
Oh,
until
okay, okay. Yeah,
with
2016.
you. I'm not sure how I do that.
So do you mention it, Michelle, because of the years? 2016? and
Yeah,
2015?
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the years themselves,
Yeah.
Is-
2016 and 14.
I can see your shared screen now.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is 3610, 2014, 5064, and this one is 2016,
So
5066, 2016. So whenever you're looking at 10690, you're at 2016. Whenever you're looking at 3608, you also are at 2016. These are numbers that you put in your plant in your brain. Kind of remember numbers. They're like words. You know how we read words? We need to read numbers. We need to learn to read numbers. And there's a lot of numbers out there, you know, so it's going to take a while. I know, but just I'm training you how to start thinking, you know, so that you know what we're doing. Was this all you had?
basically, yes, ma'am, because I just got this new computer and entered everything in there yesterday afternoon and some this morning, but that's pretty much what I got going, and I'd like to continue on it for next week.
Okay,
Unless
good
there's
deal.
another homework assignment.
Another homework. Yeah, you girls are really good at coming up with your own what you want to cover. Now, I took I've been looking both of your guys' stuff, but let me share with you what I got on what I was working on this today. Okay, I'm working on election day here. Hold on, I'm trying to make this big here. Oh, wow, I don't want to do that.
Michelle, I am surprised that it's August and we're coming up on the year of the election.
Yeah. August already. Yeah, see what you mean. Trying to get that off highlighted there. Let me. Jeez. It is going nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, no wonder it's having a fit. It's got all these windows that are going berserks. They're all uploading. I'm gonna stop share here. Okay. Okay, we got 3 minutes left, guys, gals. And it's not coming. I can't get my notes to come up. It's probably just still spinning. It's like, we don't know what you did, but
You can blame it on me.
it's a curse. Oh gosh. You can't minimize that. It says you cannot minimize Zoom. Sorry. And I can't even open my notes now.
Oh, wow.
It says application not responding.
Oh, yeah, you need to shut it down and then turn it back on.
Oh, brother. Trying to close out everything else, see if that helps. But I probably have way too much. Something's going on where it was just, woo, because I accidentally clicked all my notes, which shouldn't have done anything other than highlight it. But
Yeah.
I've changed some of my settings, and so now everything's probably loading. All my notes, 2,100 notes.
Wow. So we're down to less than a minute. Do we want to like close it out here and then come back?
Well, depends on what you guys want to do. Do you want to listen to what I found, or do you want to go
Yes.
on?
I do.
I do too.
I want to listen to what you found.
Oh, thank you. All right, we go out then and we'll come back in. Okay, we'll just do
Okay.
it right now. Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna end this.
It'll be better.
Okay, we'll see you back here in a minute.
Okay.